Yeah, we'll give it a minute for people to join. I guess we'll get started soon. Might be a light one today. Let me share my screen. Um, 1 second. Cool. Hope you can see my screen. So welcome all to the FireFly community call for October. Um, as usual, there's an antitrust policy. So this meeting is being recorded, and we filed the antitrust policy notice of the Linux Foundation. Now that has been renamed from Hyperledger. So if you don't agree with this policies from the Linux Foundation and you don't want to be involved with this call, it's being recorded, please do feel free to leave now the call. So just a heads up that the wiki for Hyperledger projects has changed a little bit. It's now in Confluence. So let me know if you have any issues with that. I found out last week when I was creating this wiki page. But yeah, all the links are now here. And hopefully all the calendar invites have stayed the same. I've noticed that I get the invites, but if people realize that they're not getting invites and reminders for the community calls, please do let me know. And I'll chat with um, the decentralized trust team about those. So the main topic for today that I had was the new release. So last week we released 1.3.2 of FireFly, which contains some substantial bug fixes. And then we'll talk about, and then we can open it to anyone that wants to raise anything to discuss today. So last week we released 1.3.2. The major reason for the release was a fix around large numbers contributed by Matthew Whitehead. We realized that there is a limit to the size of numbers in JSON payloads, and it's very well explained here, where we had a limit to 2 to the power of 53 minus 1, basically, for large numbers in JSON. So if you send a transaction or a message or anything really with the FireFly APIs, and you sent a larger number than that inside your payload, it would be trimmed and it would be incorrect. And the way to solve this that we've chosen is to preserve the number in the format of strings. So here in the section around big integers, we've written an explanation around what was occurring before 131 and why this was possible and why JSON limits these numbers, etc., this parsing logic. And we've explained in 132 how now we support those bigger size of numbers, especially we encounter this when we're indexing very large chains, where there is token contracts with really big balances. And this is quite crucial for enterprise customers and with people building on top of FireFly to get precise data from the blockchain and also to submit precise data to blockchain. So feel free to read about this and make sure that now this has been properly correctly. Alexei, I did have a look at Tezos. It feels like I did reach out to Dennis, but maybe he had been out or something. I did realize you guys use a package for Tezos. There's some Tezos SDK written in Golang that, from what I could read, already does this. It already handles large integers and it parses this correctly. So the way we've done it is similar. We have our FireFly common library where we build all of the FireFly code from, and we've built a shared code there to handle large integers correctly. And then all the other pieces of code that we have in FireFly will use those shared libraries for this.
Okay, we will double check on our site, because before we didn't have such cases when we need to handle large numbers.
Okay, sounds good. Yeah, let me know. But I think I had a brief look and it looked all good. And then we also update the version of FireFly Common in the Tezos connector. So I think it should be all good there. Along with that, we did as part of the release, something that we mentioned for the first time, we have our CLI as in Brew. We updated a little bit the instructions. I think David did present it last month, how you could now install the FireFly CLI with Brew, and that all worked. Thanks, David. Like all the webhook stuff, I verified that when I released FireFly CLI, automatically got upgraded, and I could install it. So great work on that one. Thanks for that. And then we upgraded most of FireFly to Go 1.22 because we saw that there was some CVEs and some problems there. So we just upgraded to latest Go 1.2. So basically, not a big things in this release, mainly just we wanted to fix a large number for users not to hit that and be an easy upgrade as well. And just fix it. We did fix other bugs and minor improvements that we saw, like startup bugs and things like this across the board, really. Cool. So that's the 1.3.2 release. Oh, final thing, as usual, the way the release works is we first update FireFly CLI, which has a new version. So now, as I just mentioned, you can install it through Brew, or you can install it through the downloads page. Then we update FireFly, and finally we have the Helm charts. So we've also updated the Helm charts with the latest images, and these Helm charts do get published, so you can then run this in your Kubernetes environments. Cool. Any questions on the 1.3.2 release? Cool. I guess pretty straightforward. Cool. I'll just open it up if anyone else has any questions or any topics they want to discuss. Okay, seems like it's going to be a light one. For those of you that might be there, in 2 weeks' time, I'll be in the Maintainers Day and Hyperledger Members Summit in San Francisco. That's happening this year. So if you are there, I will be there most of the week. So feel free to come and chat with me, and we can talk about FireFly or any other. Actually, it's called Decentralized Trust. Any other Decentralized Trust projects and innovations happening in this area. Cool. Well, if there's nothing else, I'll end the call there. Thanks, everyone.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.